Good evening, students. This is part 2 on finding missing digits under the chapter Playing with Numbers of grade 8th. Part 2, already you have seen some sums through videos YouTube uploaded in YouTube. Now let's go with this one. It's all the sums on the operation multiplication only. If wherever there is a AB given, means it is a 2-digit number AB, where A is the digit in the tens place and B is the digit in the ones place. So we'll have to understand. And A, B symbols take values from 0 to 9 only, a single digit number. A cannot be a double digit number, B cannot be a double digit number. Okay. AB means a 2-digit number where A is the tens place digit and B is the ones place digit. So now the given question, if AB, a 2-digit number, multiplied with B, a single digit number B, the product is 96. So what would be the values of A and B? You can guess and say. Simply by guessing you may say, we know 16 6 jar 96. Okay. 24 4 jar 96. So A equal to 2 and B equal to 4. And 24 4 jar 96 you get. Or you can say 16 6 jar 96. A equal to 1, B equal to 6. Then, but you will have to find the answer in a deliberate way using the methods of generalization of numbers, the generalized form of numbers. So we will attempt to do them in some deliberate way of finding the missing digits. So here A and B are single digit numbers and can take values from 0 to 9 only, as I have said you already. And here we are taking the unit place digit of the multiplier and the multiplicand and the product. So it is B into B equal to 6. So we will have to find for B. For what values of B will you be getting in the unit place in the product as 6, and B is multiplied by itself. The unit place is B into B. So what could be the possibilities? B multiplied by B equal to 6. When you think in terms of that, you will have 4 4 jar 16, where the product 16 ends with 6 in the unit place, and you can also have 6 6 are 36. The unit place being 6 and tens place 3. Okay. So these are the two possibilities. Means B can take either 4 or 6. These are the two values. Now we will have to check with the values 4 and 6 and find out a suitable option. So if we take B equals 4, then see this original problem AB multiplied by B equal to 96 takes the form A as it is, and the B we have taken the value as 4. So B is replaced with 4. A4 means A4 is a 2-digit number whose unit digit is 4 and whose tens digit is A. Because we have not yet found the value of A, we have just substituted the value of B as 4 in this problem. So the problem has now become A4 2-digit multiplied by 4 gives 96. And there is a remainder one, because you are putting 4 means 4 4 jar 16, 6 comes in the units place, and there is a remainder 1 here that is taken forward to here. So when you write like this, now if you see this, you will have to now perform A into 4, 4 4 jar 16 carry 1, A 4 jar you will have to multiply A and 4, and then to the product you will have to add 1, and it should be equal to 9. So making that A into 4 plus 1, 4A plus 1, 4A whatever you get, 4A is the product, since you do not know A, plus the remainder 1 should be equal to 9. So this is what it is. So when you proceed with this, plus 1 coming to this side becomes minus 1, rules of transposing. Okay. Therefore 4A equal to 9 minus 1 equal to 8 in the next step, which implies A equal to 2. 4 2 jar 8. So A equal to 2, B equal to 4. satisfies this problem. So we have found one. Let us check with what happens when we take b as 6. The another set of values. When we take b as 6, the same problem, a6, in place of ab, a will remain as a, b becomes 6, multiplied by b again becomes 6, 96. This is the thing. But 6 6 are 36, there will be a remainder 3 as you have seen here, that is there here. Okay. So 6 6 are 36. After that, 6 multiplied by a, and to the product 3 added, the remainder carry forwarded 3 added, it should be equal to 1. Therefore, 6 into a plus 3 equal to 9. So that is what it is. So here 6a is one term plus 3 equal to 9. You can take the number term to the right side. So that 6a equal to 9 minus 3, which is equal to 6a equal to 6, which implies a equal to 1. Therefore, a equal to 1 and b equal to 6 is another set of values satisfying this condition. We can also have guess method like 6 16 6 are 96, 24 4 are 96 directly. But since we have learnt a method, we should have some deliberate way of finding the missing digits. Okay. So this is, we are going to the next problem now. If b1 is a 2-digit number, 1 at the units place and b at the tens place, multiplied by b, a single digit number, is equal to 49b. 49b is a 3-digit number. What could be the values of b? So this is what asked in this question. So we can try it, but the thing is, we can also apply generalized form of the number and find it. Okay, let us now first take b1 is the 2-digit number, means when it is written in the generalized form, it will be b comes in tens place. So b into 10, 10b, okay, plus unit digit 1 plus 1. So this should be the thing. This is multiplied by b. So we will see that the b1 is written as 10b plus 1. See here, this one 10b plus 1, we have put it inside the bracket, which is taught to you in the algebra. When you are adding two numbers means they are algebraic literal numbers, a, b, r, x, y. So when two algebraic numbers are added, means two literal constants are added, literal variables are added, the answer will be the literal variables connected with the symbol plus, and the answer will be put inside brackets. So that custom I have put here too. Do not forget not to put the sum 10b plus 1 inside the brackets. So that is necessary. It is emphasized. So now we are taking 49b, the product, which is a 3-digit number. So it will be expanded as 400 plus 90 plus b. So again this is simplified, it is 490 plus the unit digit plus b. So combining this complete problem, b1 into b gives 49b. It can be written as b1 is written as 10b plus 1 into b is written as into b only, single digit number, equals the product 49b is written as 490 plus b. So this way we have got an equation with variable b. So this is when you see this one, this is something like the distributive law, or you can just use the standard binomial multiplied by a monomial. So now 10b plus 1, which is the generalized form of the number b1, 2-digit number b1, multiplied by b, this is into b, equals, you are getting the product 49b, whose generalized form is 490 plus b. So this is an equation with variable b. So if we solve for b, we will get the value of b. So how will we do it? This is something on the left hand side is something in the factorized form, a binomial multiplied by a monomial. So when we write it into term form, it will become 10b into b, 10b square, and 1 into b, 1 plus b will come. On the right hand side, the same thing, 490 plus b is there. Now it is an equation with both sides in the term form. So you can shift terms or extract terms or you can apply the rules of transposing. So if I transpose this plus b on the left hand side to the right hand side, it will become minus b. So already there is a plus b on the right hand side and this minus b gets cancelled. So you will get 10b square on the left hand side left out, and on the right hand side only 490 left. So again now 10b square means it is 10 into b square. So 10 into b square equal to 490. You are multiplying it by. So if you transpose the factor 10 to the right hand side, it will become, the multiplying factor will become a division factor. So 490 divided by 10 means 49. So left hand side you have the factor b square only, which is equal to 49. That means the square of b is 49. So square of what number is 49? Square of 7 is 49. Therefore b should be equal to 7. So we have got, you can check it also in the sum, you can put b equal to 7 and check, you are getting the answer 497, which was checked out. Now we are going to the next sum, next slide. The problem is, if b multiplied by b equal to ab, then either a equal to 2 or b equal to 5 or a equal to what and what. One option they have given, if a equal to 2 and b equal to 5, then b into b means 5 5 are, ab is a 2-digit number, 25. So a goes to be 2 and b is 1. Is there any other such number? You can guess and say. 6 6 are 36. That is already known to you. You can guess and say. See, here a and b are single digit numbers and can take values from 0 to 9 only. A, b single digit numbers. So 0 to 9 are the only values possible for them. A, b is a double digit number. A is in the tens place and b is in the ones place. So a, b means it is 10a, 10 times a plus b in the generalized form. Okay. Now, seeing this b into b is a unit place numbers are multiplied. When you write it in vertical form, you write something like b into b equal to b. But in the product, there is a in the tens place also. But we are considering only the unit place, b into b equal to 1. So, what are the possibilities here? B into b equal to 1. It is, there are three possibilities. 1 into 1 equal to 1. And the other one is 5 into 5 equal to 25. Third way 6 into 6 into 36. So, these three are there. Therefore, b can take values from 1, 5 or 6. These are the values that are possible for b. Either b can take 1 or 5 or 6. Okay. Since the product AB is a 2-digit number, hence the other sets of solutions are A equal to 3 and 6, B and 6. Okay. So, here already there is a 5 is there, but 1 won't do. So, if you are just by seeing this, you are seeing that the other solutions are A equal to 3 and B equal to 6. You have guessed it and done. The next sum is, if A into 3 equal to 1A, then A equal to what? This is what asked. A into 3 equal to 1A, then A equal to what? So, in this sum, if you see A is a single digit number, okay, 1A is a 2-digit number, means it is a number from any number from 1A A can take values from 0 to 9, means 10 to 19. 1A is a 2-digit number in the range 10 to 19. So, you will have to find some number value for A such that A into 3 equal to this one. Now, how will we do it? We will just use the generalized form of expressing a number and solve it using algebraically. So, here A is a single digit number, as you all know it. So, I am just taking the unit place. A into 3 equal to A, 1A. This is how vertically written here. So, this gives 1 into 3 equal to 1 possibility, but the product should be a 2-digit number. So, this is disposed. Now, if you take another, the next possibility is 3 5s are 15. So, when you take 15, 3 5s are 15, you are getting 15. Again, therefore, 1A can be 5. On just comparing, analogically, you will say A should be equal to 5. So, that 5 3s are 15 you are getting. So, A equal to 5 is the answer. Okay. You can do it the other way in the using generalized form also. LHS A into 3, which is equal to 3A. And right hand side 1A, 1A means 10 plus A, 10's place 1 is there, means it is 10 plus A. So, this is these two are equal, means 3A, okay, should be equal to 10 plus A. Now, to find A, I am taking this plus A both sides, it's an algebraic equation in A. Left hand side it is 3A, right hand side it is 10 plus C. We can take this plus A to the left hand side, so it will become 3A minus A using rules of transposing, which is equal to 10. My 3A minus A means 3A minus 1A. So 3A minus 1A means 2A is the answer here. So left hand side becomes 2A and right hand side 10, it comes as it is, because the A has been transposed, only the term 10 is left out here. So 2 times A, 2A means 2 times A equal to 10. So it is possible 2 times 5 equal to 10, therefore A should be equal to 5. So this way also you can deliberately do using the arithmetic method you can do. So this is another method of doing it. We will go to the next sum now. If 1p, it is a 2-digit number, 1p means the tens place is 1, ones place is p, multiplied by p gives q6. So, and there is a condition given where q minus p should be equal to 3. So in that case, you will have to find the values of p equal to q. We will first take the condition q minus p equal to 2. This should be met. This is a condition given. So whatever values, we will have to first check whether q minus p is 3 or not. Okay. We can do trial and error methods and try for different methods, but we will do it methodically using algebraic methods or some guess methods too. Generalized form of a given number. So that method, in a mix of generalized method and algebraic methods, we will solve it in a deliberate way. Q minus p equal to 3. This is to be met. We take this condition as 1. So whenever we are going to make use of this, that is why I am saying this is statement 1, or you can say fact 1. So this all of that. So now if you see, I am taking the units place, which is p into p equal to 6. P into p equal to 6 means what are the possibilities? P can take values 4 4 are 16 or 6 6 are 36. These are the two values possible. So p can be either 4 or 6. Two sets of values are possible for, two values are possible for p. P equal to either 4 or 6. So we will be using the generalized form to do it. Taking p equal to 4. Suppose we take p equal to 4. When we take p equal to 4, then if you supply this question 1p into p divided equal to qp, the product 2-digit number 1p multiplied by p gives the product q6. Q is the tens place digit in the product and 6 is the ones place digit in the product. So 1p into p equal to q6 becomes, you are substituting p 1 4 for p as 1 4 and into 4 for p q6, q value not known. There is a 4 4 are 16, carry 1 is there, which is denoted by red ink 1. So next step, 1 into 4 plus 1. Okay, 1 into 4, 4 plus 1, 5. That should be how it should be. So 4 into 1 plus 1 should be equal to q, which implies q equal to 5. Q equal to 5 is the value we get when we are taking p equal to 4. But we will have to check whether it meets this condition q minus p equal to 3. So q minus p, if you check it, q minus p equal to substituting the value of p, q as 5 and p as 4. P is taken as 4. So in place of p we are putting 4 and in place of q we are putting 5. So 5 minus 4, which is equal to 1. But the condition is q minus p should be equal to 3. But here we are getting the value of q minus p as 1, which does not fulfill the condition 1. So this p taking the value of 4 is ruled out. It is not possible. We will not get an answer for this. So we are coming to the next value, p equal to 6. P equal to 6 means this question 1p into p divided by q by 6 becomes 16 into 6. The product is q6. So this is what it is. So 6 6 are 36. Carry forward 3 here. Okay. In the next step, 1 into 6 will be multiplied. 1 6 are 6 and the carry over 3 will be added. 6 1 are 6 plus 3 should be equal to q. So 6 1 are 6 plus 3 equal to q, which implies 6 1 are 6 plus 3 equal to 9. Q should be equal to 9. Now we will check for the condition q minus p equal to 3 or not. So q minus p equal to, in place of p, q you will put 9 and in place of p you will put 6. 9 minus 3, which is equal to 3, which meets the condition 1. Q minus p should be equal to 3, we are getting 3 here. Therefore, p equal to 6, and q equal to 9 is the set of values satisfying this condition 1p into p equal to q6. Okay, so this is the answer for it. We can have a check also. The same problem 1p into p equal to q6 and q minus p. This is the thing to be checked. We are substituting for p equal to 6 and q equal to 9. 16 6 are 96 satisfied, and 9 minus 3 and 6 equal to 3. So this way we can solve this problem too.